So, I don't know how many people have seen it yet or how many people follow both of us, but Glenn Pearson reached out to me a month and a half, 2 months ago, whenever we actually publicly released the tuning for the EcoDiesel, and wanted to physically look at the tune and be able to test it, which we agreed to, because it was something where he wasn't going to change it. He wasn't going to show the actual information in the computer to anyone. He just wanted to be able to test it comprehensively next to MR Tuning, Sofa King, GDE. I think that's about it for people that are relevant. So Glenn posted the first video of the series last night, which was a miles per gallon review, basically going through essentially a fuel loop, which I believe is roughly about 58 miles, with a few different grades, some uphill, some downhill, but did the exact same test on every single vehicle, which I think we tested out to be like 29.2 miles per gallon, which was significantly higher than the rest of them. But if you've been watching my videos of the breakdowns of other people's tuning, you'll see where I mention where the miles per gallon is lost in their tuning. Here at some point, we will release a video of ours explaining why ours is better. I don't know how much of the information I want to put on the internet, just because I don't want one of these other companies copying our information, as it has made a massive dent in the EcoDiesel industry, because people are seeing these videos, they're seeing the tests, they're hearing customer reviews about them and how much different or how much better it is than everyone else's. And for the first amount of people that were seeing them, they're like, oh, these customers are getting paid to say this. They all are saying the same thing. They're all are saying the same thing because the tuning has the exact same benefit for everyone that tries it, whether the truck was stock or whether they're using someone else's tune. I've gone through and I've pointed out where the issues are in these other tunes. So I hope that if these other companies see them, they will go through and revamp their tuning. Now, the thing is, these companies are just like me. They tune a ton of vehicles, okay? But they don't have any vehicles exactly specific vehicles that they specialize in, because they don't own the vehicles. They get a vehicle in for testing. They do testing for a couple days or a week. They give the vehicle back to who they got it from, and they never make any changes from there. They want to do something new. They bring a vehicle back in. They do more testing. I own this EcoDiesel. My EcoDiesel tuning is based on my personal pickup truck. My Hellcat tuning is based on my Hellcat that I owned. My Hemi tuning is based 100% off of my Hemi that I owned. I have regular tuning. I'm a good tuner. I can tune anything, okay? But the best tuning that I provide is tuning that is significantly tested by me in a vehicle that I own, because I can max every single parameter out on my personal vehicle to find what's good and what's bad, and I don't have to worry about wrecking anyone else's car in the process. If I wreck my pickup truck, now I found where the line is, okay? That's exactly what doing testing on your own personal test vehicle is like. We're willing to make an offer. So anyone watching this, if you have a 2020 or newer Ram or Jeep and you want it fully tuned, the full package, message me, because I'm willing to do it 100% for free, to have the vehicle long enough to do testing on the Gen 3 vehicles that is extensive to allow us to release the Gen 3 tuning to the public. Because otherwise I'm just going to have to go buy one. And as much as I really want the new Rubicon Gladiator, I don't know if I can justify $60,000 to go out and buy one when I still have this truck. And I'm not going to get rid of this truck until we finish developing everything. Turbos, parts, everything. Because I want to make sure that everything we develop gets tested on my own vehicle before it goes on another person's vehicle. I have that's a fast lift pump right there in the back seat. That's going on here. I have a, the hell else did I have? A a sump that is going to get installed in my fuel tank for the FASS as well. I have the CP3 almost ready to go as well. So hopefully this week I'm going to be looking at possibly getting the CP3 installed, or at least getting some more of the parts for it made, so that way we can release it to the public. So I know I'm kind of rambling and went off in one weird direction, but I highly recommend Glenn's videos, and not because they're very supportive of me, because if there's something wrong, he will tell me that there's something wrong. If he doesn't like something, he will tell me that he doesn't like something. And he will answer all of your questions unbiasedly, not to help me. He's not getting paid for anything. He's not doing anything like that. He just wants quality tuning for his pickup truck, which, by the way, has massive tires and a lift, for those of you who don't know. And that's all the agreement is there between us. So follow his YouTube. It's unbiased. Even with MR Tuning threatening him and messaging him all these profanity in his inbox and on the forums, he still isn't being biased towards their tuning at all. Like, he's telling you the truth. So go watch his video, listen to his explanation or review of the vehicles that he is reviewing, and then go watch my videos of the breakdowns, because all 3 vehicles that he does a review for, I have a breakdown for. And you'll see that his reviews and what he says about each vehicle matches all the information I provide you on them. So I highly recommend it. I highly recommend, don't just jump on a bandwagon. When I first started doing this, the bandwagon was MR Tuning. Oh, you got to talk to Chris. You got to talk to Chris. You got to talk to Chris. Look, Chris is a salesperson. Chris knows absolutely nothing about tuning vehicles at all. I even saw a post where he was complaining about our tuning, saying, why didn't I run the dyno to 4500? You need to run it to 4500. Look, we shift our vehicles at 35 to 3600. There's absolutely no power any higher than that. Going up any higher in RPMs, you're going to have slower quarter mile time, slower to 0 to 60, and this bottom end is going to come apart if you're spinning those kind of RPMs with these stock crap crankshafts in here. Don't jump on the bandwagon. Don't jump on a bandwagon for my products either. Watch the videos, look at the proof, decide for yourself what you want, decide for yourself who's got the best customer service, who has been answering your questions, blah, 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 and then make an informed decision, okay? As far as I know right now, GDE excluded, because they may have, I haven't looked into it. We're the only company to put a truck on the dyno and prove the power performance that our tuning makes. With that being said, I might book dyno time, and we might upload GDE 60 horse, Sofa King 60 horse, and MR Tuning 60 horse, and mine, all in the same dyno, run them one after another, bang, 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 and I will run mine last to make sure that my truck is as hot as it physically can be on the dyno before we run my file. That way, there's no complaints about heat, temperature, whatever. We will run all the tuning and show you hands down, none of these companies' 60 horsepower tunes will make 60 horsepower. They absolutely will not do it. Their tuning does not have anything in it that supports a 60 horsepower gain over stock. Stock being emissions intact. Emissions intact, these trucks make about 208 horsepower, okay? We put down 281 horsepower. That's over 70 horsepower gain. And we have thousands of parameters more change than any of these other vehicles do. But like I said, make an informed decision. If you want to see what's in our tuning, message me, let me know. I haven't been fully willing to post our tuning out there, not to hide anything, but to prevent people from stealing what works for us. And I may have a way to post a video and get around that. Maybe I'll do that today. Maybe I'll go through our tune today and I will show you one table per section showing you why it's different or why it's better, and not show you all 40 tables in a section. That way people really can't mimic what's out there. So sorry again that this live video went absolutely way too long. I got some more computers to tune today for some customers. and some more testing to do. Those of you who are waiting on computers, my apologies, as the company I buy my computers from sent me fuse boxes instead of computers on the last run. So we are slightly behind, but we are doing everything we can to catch up. And people that are watching this, if you have any stock computers at home, or even computers with tuning that you want to get rid of, please message me. If the price is reasonable, we will purchase them from you.